Our big fundraiser, and my volunteer mom is. We're trying to figure out logistics of how to get the sauce on at the right time, and So anyway, we'll be slinging noodles tonight. So.
Well, before you get to that point, tell us about the team this year. What do you think?
I like my team. We're only returning 5 guys, 3 of which played major minutes. The other 2 played backup roles. I think the end result's going to be pretty nice, but we could take some lumps early. We're young. Like I said, I like my group, really high IQ group. They can all pass it, shoot it, handle it, which is always a good thing. It's not something I had last year. We obviously don't have the size that we had last year, but with that high IQ, you can get a lot done. We lost our leading scorer, leading rebounder, leading steal man, leading assist guy, and Matthew McNeese, second leading scorer, and Jack Flynn. Elite defender Michael Ellis last year. So those guys are going to be hard to replace. Like I said, the end product is going to be good, but early on we could struggle a little bit as those youngsters grow up.
I know you've been a popular man with the college coaches lately. Talk to me about Cole LaRue. You know, that was my favorite player last season, and Barry Dunning Jr. His emergence on the travel circuit. You know, just talk a little bit about the recruitment process for those 2 kids.
Yeah, both those kids had an unbelievable spring with their teams, with Fusion and with Hawks Elite. They had a great summer. That's the reason those guys are coming to school to look at these guys because of what they did in spring and summer. But Cole continues to mature as an athlete, as a player. The biggest thing that stands out when you watch a kid like Cole LaRue is his size and his skill that goes along with that size. You see it. You see it at the highest levels, but that's what sticks out with Cole. Can really shoot the ball. Again, he's a big kid. He's measuring at 6'9", 260 pounds now. He can handle it up and down the floor. He can pass it. He can shoot it. So, you don't lose anything. You don't just have a big lug down there in the post. He can do it all. So we're excited about him. He's committed to Kennesaw State, which is exciting. I think that's going to be a great fit for him and a good conference. Barry Dunning, he's going to get plenty of praise over the next couple of years, and he should. But he's still got a long way to go. We got a lot to work on, and he's willing to do it. That's the thing that's great about Barry. He's got all the God-given length and athleticism and everything else, and the work ethic. And he's very coachable. And as long as he continues to have that, the sky's the limit for him. There's no doubt. I mean, that's the reason he's garnering the attention that he's garnering is because everybody can see it. They can see his ceiling is very, very high.
Well, Coach, you just talked about those 2 players. Those are a couple of your bigs. I know you lost a couple shooters, I think, that you had last season. Who you got that going to be able to shoot it out from that behind the arc for you this year?
Yeah, we've got several candidates. The one that jumps off first and foremost is junior Dejon Matthews. Dejon is another one that had a great spring and summer with his travel team. His preseason and skill workouts, he's been knocked down shooter. He's a lefty, gets it off quick, and he's got great range. So Dejon's one that you'll hear about, and then I've got a host. I've got 6 sophomores, not including Barry on this team. And as the year goes, you'll hear more about some of those guys and their abilities to knock down shots and play at the varsity level.
You always play your season in phases. You have the beginning of the season, the middle of the season, and your postseason run. And so at the beginning of your season, you do without your football guys. I don't know how many football guys you have on your roster. There won't be on your roster when you start practice on Monday. But talk about the mentality of attacking it in phases and the players that you have having that approach as well.
I've talked about it, for years. We have 5 guys coming off the field, and I came up with the phase approach because we had to figure out something because we were missing so many football guys. So we had to come up with some kind of formula that made it a positive. And the way we look at it is, competing for championships is making sure that you peak at the right time. And if you use the 3 phase approach that we're using, it usually pushes that peak back, okay? And if you look at last year, our football team didn't go as deep. They lost in the second round. We got our guys back earlier. Okay, well, when did we peak? We peaked over at South Alabama when we played Lee Montgomery. And the Friday night before when we hammered Fairhope. We peaked then. And then from there, we started sliding down, and you see the end results. We lose in the regional final. So that three-phase approach definitely helps to push that peak back. And so that's why we hope our football team just keep winning. Okay, keep winning, because we'll ride that wave with you.
How does it feel coming into the season? You know, every year you have been to the Final Four. Baker ended up going last season. It's more like you're the hunters again. How does that feel compared to everybody putting a McGill target on you back? You know, how does that feel?
Well, I don't think the target's going to go away. For sure. I mean, every time we line up, even in summer ball, I mean, it's like it's the state championship game. But there's a little bit. It's nice. It's nice. I mean, it's nice to take a step back for a year, and I'll let David and them handle, you know, the thoughts of we got to get back, and it is one of those things. Once you get there, you want to keep going back. It's a great experience. Obviously, you know, you're a game away from the state championship, and but yeah, we'll take it. We'll let David Armstrong and the Baker Hornets carry some of that this year for sure.
All right, and speaking of, on the subject of scheduling, who do you think are going to be y'all's toughest opponents this season?
I just kind of answered that with the last reply with KT. I mean, honestly, every time we line up, tip off the ball, we're going to get everybody's dog. I mean, they're coming after us. They want to see us. They want to knock us off. But in terms of immediate, you know, we take things one step at a time, and the most important thing to us is area play, regular season, and then area tournament play. Obviously, in our area, to me, the most talented team, the best team is Fairhope. They're the top dogs. If somebody can knock them off, it'll be shocking to me. But that is a really good team, a very well-coached team, and a team loaded with talent. You talk about high IQ, they got it, okay? They can roll the ball out and throw it around, knock down shots, and they don't have to run a lot of offense because those guys can all really play.
Your schedule in the past has been extremely tough. You schedule those tough games, like you mentioned Lee last year, and then you have your area games that are of course tough. But you went on the road last year and had some success in some postseason tournaments or some preseason tournaments. Talk about your scheduling this year as well.
Yeah, it's even tougher this year. We leave in less than a month to go to Chicago, and we might get our teeth kicked in, but that's fine. That's why we schedule those games. But we play Lincoln Park out of Chicago, we play Urbana out of Chicago, and then we're playing Goodyear Millennium out of Arizona. All these teams have at least 2 Division I recruits, with some of them having more. There's a big, a 6'9" big for the team out of Arizona. The kid just picked up an offer from our national champs. I'm sitting here, Virginia, from Virginia last week. So we're going to go up there and see some stiff competition. We're going to the EC16 pre-Christmas over in Fort Walton, which is their second year, but that's a big tournament that's being promoted. So, and then we're playing in our local tournament here in Mobile, where we'll get tested and get some great matchups too. So also got a road trip to Hoover, which will be another good one. Hoover came down to our place last year and put it on us pretty good. So we need to go up there and return the favor.
Coach, one question. You sound like you got a plethora of talent going to be on your squad this season. I don't know, where are you going to manage that PT?
Well, the guys will prove that. The guys will prove that. You know, it's not always easy to do that, and a lot of times you have guys upset or families upset. Sometimes it's just part of it, but the guys will answer it. They're going to answer it on the floor. Who's producing is who's going to be out there, and if they're not producing, we hope that the standard we've set of working hard and trying to get into that rotation competition-wise is something that they'll do.
Who's all in your preseason team?
Preseason tip-off, we have St. Paul's, Baker, us, Blunt. Saraland is out now. Who's my sixth team? Oh, Mary G. Got Mary G. So we got six there, and that schedule is already finished. We just do it as a round robin type deal, so we can control the matchups because the goal is that we're not playing anybody that we play in the regular season if possible. We're trying to get everybody a new opponent. So, but it's been good. That's been a great tournament for all the teams that got into it because mostly everybody's missing guys or just getting guys back. So it gives everybody opportunity to just kind of beat up on each other and kind of see where you're at. So it's been good.
Playing Baker in that.
We are not playing Baker in that since we play them twice in the regular season.
13 years. It's your 13th.
13th.
This is the 14th.
Started the 14th year. Yep.
Does it seem like it's been that long?
It doesn't seem like it's been that long. It really does. And my first year there, my oldest started in pre-K over at St. Mary's, and now he's a sophomore on my team. That's strange. That's strange, but no, it does not. It still doesn't seem like it's been that long.
What's that going to be like coaching him? I'm sure you've done it at lower levels.
We've done it at lower levels. It's obviously a little bit different at this level, but it's something I've looked forward to. And it's something that we went through already this summer and kind of working out the kinks and all that. But I think the real test is going to be when we get under the real fire and maybe he's not getting minutes and I have to deal with Mama Bear, at home. So, we've talked about how all that'll work, but we'll deal with that when it comes to that.
All right, Coach. Appreciate it.
All right.